Hi, it's Danielle. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to dive right in, and today I am going to answer the question around what a either syndication deal or a fund structure could potentially look like. And right out of the gate, let's talk about the two most common entity types or entity structures. So the first, which is something that's probably pretty common knowledge, an LLC, limited liability company or corporation, and then of course a limited partnership, which is a quick reminder is how Ashcroft Capital is structured. So you've got the general partner or the GP that is the sponsor or the syndicator. And then you've got the limited partner or the LP that earns passive income as an investor into the syndication or in our case, the fund. And the next piece we're going to touch on is the actual percentage ownership. And there are some opportunities where they are equal investment sizes. So there is an equal percentage of ownership interest. And in our case, as a fund structure, those ownership interests are pro rata. And what that means is that dependent on your investment size, your percentage of ownership is the size of your investment relative to the size of your overall fund. So for example, and this is just for pure simplicity's sake, if you're raising a $10 million fund and you invest $1 million into the fund, you have a 10% ownership interest or ownership percentage in the fund. And that obviously can adjust. If you invested $5 million, clearly it would be a 50% ownership structure. So again, pro rata just means the percentage of or the size of your investment relative to the outstanding shares of the fund or the outstanding size of the fund. And then last but not least, which is something we have touched on as far as defining it in the past, is a preferred return. Some syndicators or sponsors or fund structures offer a preferred return or a coupon. And while that's not a guaranteed return, it is something that can provide investors just an extra layer of comfort or peace of mind. And the reasons why it can add that extra layer of comfort is because a preferred return is something that is paid first as far as the distributions from the NOI, net operating income. And once that preferred return threshold is met, that is when the sponsor or the GP is able to start earning and participating in the potential upside for that investment. So, or generating a return on that investment. So that's generally after the preferred return or the coupon is paid is when the GP starts to take a percentage split. And that is unique to each structure. A common structure is a 70-30 split up into a certain percentage, and then a 50-50 split thereafter. So I hope this is helpful. I know I'm just at that 3-minute mark. I'd love to dive into more detail, but if you have additional questions, drop me a comment or email me, Danielle@ashcroftcapital.com, and I would love to have further dialogue with each and every one of you. So thanks again for tuning in and have a great day.